For more information on the products, I've included links in the description box down below, which are updated for the best prices. Like the video, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Now let's get started. If you aim to save a bit of money and still get a product of good quality, we say check out the Razer Cynosa V2, also known as the best budget gaming keyboard that can be found on the market in 2021. The Cynosa range has always been a good entry point into the world of gaming keyboards, and the latest installment of the series does not disappoint. Affordable but reliable, this is an affordable product that doesn't feel cheap at all. The high performance and low price of the Razer Cynosa V2 makes it ideal for newcomers. It is comfortable and familiar, but different from traditional office alternatives. The layout is classic and the low-profile keys remain in an elegant black layout. The V2 also gets better with the new key-illuminated RGB lighting that makes the device even brighter. However, the biggest keyboard update would be dedicated multimedia controls. The Razer Cynosa V2 now has volume, play, skip, and mute buttons on the upper right corner for more control. Add superior cable management and spill resistance, and you get a device that exceeds its price class. Yes, it lacks a more durable wrist and keys, but at this price, you can't complain that much. If the Razer Cynosa V2 is your first gaming keyboard, you will be impressed. Just remember, you have to download and use Razer Synapse software to take advantage of maximum functionality. In terms of performance, not much has changed. The new Cynosa delivers the goods like its predecessor. This means that it is great for typing and gaming, which makes it just as comfortable in the office as playing Apex Legends. In particular, the speed and resistance of each key are in place. Fingers run over them as you type, but the keys need enough power to act and don't feel cheap. It's also a pretty quiet device. It's much less noisy than mechanical devices like the Razer Huntsman Mini. For the listed price, we are beyond impressed. If you're in pursuit of the top bang for the buck, we say look no further than the SteelSeries Apex 5, the best value gaming keyboard available on the market in 2021. SteelSeries Apex 5 is a gaming keyboard that aims to reduce model prices like the SteelSeries Apex 7 and SteelSeries Apex Pro to occupy a niche in a low-cost mechanical keyboard niche. It is located halfway between a mechanical keyboard and a membrane model and installs a type of hybrid button that reduces production costs. This button simulates the operation of the Cherry MX Blue switch, is versatile, and offers a good experience in playing and typing. However, the hybrid switch, despite a guarantee of 20 million keystrokes, fails to respond as efficiently as the reaction of a mechanical keyboard for games with specialized keys. In the upper right corner, there's a wheel for volume control and profiles, as well as a familiar OLED screen that displays additional information in games and Discord messages, something present in the top models of this brand. In the illuminated keyboard section, we must mention that it allows the combination of 16.8 million colors, which is managed by the SteelSeries software. Like other models of ergonomic keyboards, it includes a removable wrist rest that provides comfort and a pleasant touch. Another detail in its favor is the ease of cleaning thanks to the floating arrangement of keys. The Apex 5 is also compatible with the SteelSeries machine, and this is where the true beauty of RGB lighting, OLED screens, and multimedia controls comes to the forefront. Add all that hardware to the sublime piece of customization software, and your macros, built-in profiles, and keystrokes seem infinitely more powerful. All in all, the SteelSeries Apex 5 is amazing to use and comes with an impressive range of features and customization options at a great price. This model's SteelSeries Apex 5 comes in a hybrid blue color, while its dimensions are 5.51 by 17.52 by 1.59 inches. The weight is 2.04 pounds. For the listed price, you can't beat this guy. The next product we'd like to talk about on our list for today is the Logitech G915, which quite rightly took the title of the best wireless gaming keyboard that can be found on the market in 2021. The Logitech G915 is an exceptional low-profile, thin-format wireless keyboard that combines top-quality design with a variety of additions and great versatility. To begin with, the maximum battery charge of 30 hours with 100% illumination should be noted, as well as a detailed display of some dedicated multimedia keys and volume keys. In the upper left corner, we find the company's logo, a part of the keyboard backlit system included in the LightSync program. Just below, we see 5 programmable G5 keys for macros. To make it smaller, these switches also have backlighting. Then, on the F10 and F11, we have 2 LEDs that inform us about the activation of capital letters and the status of the battery. Finally, we have 4 dedicated multimedia switches in the upper right corner of the keyboard, as well as a scroll wheel to calibrate the volume. Also on the back back edge and in its central part, we find the micro USB port for connecting the Logitech G915 cable, and so we can charge it, even during use. RGB backlight is individual for each key, from standard switches to macro and multimedia buttons to Logitech images. As for the lighting and macros, we cannot avoid talking about the software, the Logitech G Hub. This software has a vast array of resources, and although there are a lot of configuration panels, the interface is neat and clean. We mainly have three main options: light sync for lighting options, patterns, speed, direction, and intensity, tasks for managing active keys and setting up commands, keys, actions, macros and system controls, and game mode that disables keys, whether pre-selected or customized. Good stuff, a thumbs up from here. If you're looking for a top-level gaming keyboard, we say look no further than the Corsair K100 RGB for you, the best high-end gaming keyboard available on the market in 2021. The K100 RGB is the culmination of Corsair's entire experience in this field so far, and the launchpad for two new technologies: Corsair Icon, SoC on an ARM base that allows a polling speed of 4000 Hz and storage of multiple profiles with complex lighting effects. Also, there is a new exclusive linear mechanical switch with optical activation and an activation point of 1 mm, a stroke of 3.2 mm, and an activation force of 45 G. The combination of the brushed aluminum top plate and raised keys is a design that has stood the test of time in terms of attractiveness and quality of workmanship. The macro keystrokes are two-tone ABS. They give players extra functionality, although almost all other keys are also programmable. And keep in mind that their presence always requires a little getting used to. It might be common to accidentally press them at the beginning when looking for the control or shift keys. Good keys are nothing without good switches, and here they sit on top of a new switch. The Corsair OPKS combines mechanical action with optics. The action of the keys is also constant throughout the set, and the stability of the keys is very pleasant. It also has a 44-zone LED zone, the light edge, around the outside of the keyboard, 11 zones on each side, 22 along the back edge. As with all other lights, this can be adjusted using hardware or software. The unique metal volume wheel welcomes back with its textured surface and smooth rolling. Hidden next to it is a dedicated mute button, and just to the south are 4 multimedia buttons. Technically, all of this is programmable if you want to assign them replacement functions. Corsair points out that 150 million clicks are guaranteed for each OPX switch. However, the lighting quality on this keyboard is excellent, and the brightness is adequate. And the only obvious symbols in low light are the lower secondary markings on the numeric keypad. If you can afford this beast, we say go for it. And finally, here we are with the gold medal and the title of the overall best gaming keyboard available on the market in 2021, and the winner is Corsair K70 RGB MK.2. This model embodies the exceptional quality we expected from the company, utilizing a solid aluminum frame that uses robust Cherry brand switches. There are numerous similarities between this fella and its bigger brother, the K70 Lux RGB. Both have a durable aluminum body and bright RGB key lighting. Both generations come packaged with a removable rubber wrist rest and a set of great textured keys for FPS or MOBA players. Another new addition to the MK2 design is the X-shaped channel that runs under the keyboard case, allowing you to run the cables underneath without cluttering your desk. The layout of the K70 MK2 is a discrete, standard layout with 104 keys. The K70 MK2 keys are raised, leaving a generous margin between the key and the frame itself. This has a double benefit as it allows for a more prominent display of RGB lighting and allows you to easily remove any dirt that may accumulate under the keys. The entire frame is connected to your desk with a long-length braided cable, which terminates in 2 USB-A keyboard ports and supplies power to the K70 MK2 USB port. Like its predecessor, the K70 MK2 also has physical keys in the upper left corner of the keyboard that can be used to change profiles and adjust backlit brightness. These configurations can also be managed through the Corsair Utility Engine software, which continues to serve as a reliable platform for peripheral management. Probably the most notable update to the MK2 is an additional option for Cherry's new Speed Silver switches, which previously debuted with Corsair's K95 RGB Platinum. These new switches are great because they have a shorter activation distance and require less power than the standard red, blue, brown, or quiet switches also offered with this model. The shorter activation distance makes this switch ideal for games, providing as little resistance between inputs as possible and watching them translated on the screen. Overall, this device delivers a top-notch performance, high quality, all wrapped up in the best possible price-quality ratio. You wanted the best, you got it. Thanks for watching, and that's all for now. I hope to see you guys in the next video. Till next time, see you guys later.